Natural Selection is a high school drama about friendship. The main character, Tyler, moves into a small town with his mother after his father's death in a small apartment. He tries to fit in with the high school he goes to, but unfortunately nothing happens. No one wants to be his friend except two people want to be his friend. Two people, Indrid and Paige. Paige is a top student. She's one of the best students in her high school, and she becomes one of Tyler's good friends. And she also is a tutor, helps out tutoring students with their exams and the things that they have troubles with. Indrid, on the other hand, is a guy. And he's a cool guy. He starts off as this cool guy, but then as the film progresses, we soon see that Indrid has dark interests and is a very, very controlling brother towards his younger sister. So he starts off as a cool guy to be your friend with, but as the film progresses and by the end of the film, you're going to want to rethink your thoughts about him. He's a pretty nasty guy. I mean, he cares for Tyler, but unfortunately, that friendship drives Indrid to insanity. And since this is a high school show or movie, I gotta mention who one of the best supporting guys are in the show. Interestingly enough, he's played by Anthony Michael Hall from 16 Candles and The Breakfast Club. It was cool to see him acting again. I mean, sure, I know he's in his late 40s now and he's, far out of high school, but this was cool for him because he plays the school's security guard and he's a good supporting guy. He's he acts as like a father figure towards Tyler. And I saw this movie, I was just like, wow, Anthony Michael Hall, you may not be playing teenagers anymore, but you sure are playing like a wise old guy like character in a movie like this. And I thought it was pretty good. This is the only thing that I'm going to be a bit critical about in this film. I thought it was slightly over the top. It was a little bit exaggerated, somewhat unrealistic. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there are some scenes that you're going to say, no, that's not real high school. Oh, that's real high school. No, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. Oh, I can understand a few things like that. The ending was also over the top. No spoilers, but what I can say is that at the end of the film, you're going to feel like, wow, this really escalated. It was good. However, I feel that it could have had less drama in it. The acting was great, but I think that at some points in the story, it escalated a bit too much, especially the ending. That part was when everything escalated too much. At the end of the day, I thought the movie was enjoyable. If you're a fan of high school drama, this is your go-to movie. But personally, I think I would watch this movie once in a while. I wouldn't watch it all the time, although I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I think it would be a good movie to watch in those once in a while times. So for that, I would say this movie is 6 out of 10 rainbows. So, and I rate it that way because, again, it exaggerated. It was a bit over the top. And friends sometimes do take extreme measures to help each other in real life, but I don't think what Indrid does with Tyler, I don't think that it was that realistic, but it was good. And if you were a teenager in the 80s and you see Anthony Michael Hall, this might be cool for you guys to see him as a grown-up. This movie currently is on Netflix, so the link will be below this tape. If it's off Netflix, hopefully it will be on iTunes, and if so, I will put that in the link also below this tape. Catch you later, guys. Mr. Blues here for you.